timer. So yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Alright, let's listen to this melody line again just to sort of get our bearings. I think I've got an idea. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get a serum, like so. I'm going to put my master out on the master channel, just to make sure things don't clip, and that's all set up for later on as well, because we'll be doing all of that kind of thing, as I often do. Now we need to figure out some chords and stuff, but first of all, I'm just going to make a nice little synth pad. Which, let's change the octave of that. There we go. Cool. Right, let's turn the random down a little bit, but let's unison this so we can get that sort of polysaw sound, which I am really liking at the moment, especially for writing chill wave. So, yeah, I'm going to figure out a chord pattern. I'm just going to keep these, actually, let's just do some stab kind of LFO movement on it. Bit too much, bit too much. There we go, there we go. Actually, I'll set that to envelope mode. There we go. So now we need to figure out some chords for this. Actually, let's turn that up a little bit more and use our multiband compressor. There we go, there we go. Turn that down a little bit. And then the chord after that, okay, that could work actually. So E major, E dominant 7, F major 6, and F major 6 and A minor. What chord is that? A minor 7. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, and then the next bit is going to change because obviously the melody line changes as well. So I'm just going to draw this out because these chords are a little bit difficult for me to play. I'm not a keyboard player, so let's turn that on. Right, we need a sort of root in there. That's right. All right. We need to change the BPM. This is going to be disastrous if we don't have it at double time, because I'm going to do a drum and bass version of this. Alright, let's do that. There we go, that's better, that's better. Let's extend out properly. Cool. Now, I think this needs to be an octave higher. Yeah. And then we're going to take that to the F major 6. Or shall we do F major 7? Let's change that to, yeah, let's change that to the A minor 7. Yeah. And then we're going to change this chord, and what would work against the A minor 7? So if we've got that, Oh, maybe D minor. Actually, yeah, that's going to work because that's only changing a few notes. Yeah, let's do that. So we've got the A, we've got the F, we've got the C, and we've got the D. There we go. Now let's change 2 notes. And then this is where it's going to change because the end of the melody line changes. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete these notes and we're going to repeat these. Actually, no, we're going to take these because I think... Actually, let's see if this works. And then maybe put this to the G. So a G major. But have it as G major 6. Yeah. And then we need to end with a chord. So if we get rid of these, like so. Let's see what works with it. Okay, C seemed to be the one to go for. That seemed to be the natural progression. So let's copy all of these notes. Like so. Right, so we've got... Right, let's think of C major. We could go for C major 7. Yeah, that's going to sound nice. So we just have to move that note down. And then... take you to C. Bring you down to D. Yeah, it's going to work. That's going to work. So we need the F. We need the A. We need the C. And we need the D. Right, let's check this all together. See if it works. Command... No! What did I just do? I'm breaking things. Okay. That wasn't the shortcut I wanted to press. Oops. Right, so let's make these chords sound pretty cool. So we need to add something to them. So we've got, do you know what, let's unison this top end as well. Yeah, let's make it like really polysaw. All of the polysaws. Just bring that width down a little bit. For people who use Serum, when you turn unison on, if you bring these down, it makes it less wide. Because when you add unison, obviously it adds stereo width. Alright, reverb, just to make it nice and spacey. Lock it up, pre-delay down, width up, damp up a little bit. Maybe a little bit of delay, so actually let's just listen to these chords by themselves. Let's stick a delay before the reverb. Maybe if we go for like 16th notes, link them together, feedback up, put you like so, ping pong. Do you know what? I'm liking those chords. I am liking those chords. I think I might layer a piano with that as well though. So if we command D that, get rid of the Serum, and then just load up. Where are you? Where are you? Pax. Grand piano. Now let's think of some nice pianos. Actually, let's see what that sounds like. This probably won't work because of the length of it. Didn't think it would. Although if we turn the reverb time down, maybe that might actually help. No. Too much release. Is there a release we can change? No, there isn't. So we're actually going to get rid of that piano. That might work. That might work. Yeah, I like that. Right, so let's... Nope, that's not how you spell glue. Let's get a glue compressor on the end of there. I think I might get rid of some of the upper mids in this. Well, just mids. Cool. And then if we layer them together, call that pads. Oops. Turn a glue on. So this is going to be our pads group. And if we listen to all of these together. Yeah, I think that's sounding good. Now we definitely need a beat in there, so let's find a cool drum beat to use. And then we can build that up with kicks and snares and stuff. I like the hi-hats in that. We can work on the kicks and snares for that. Yeah, let's use that. I don't like maybe if we use that for the end beat, but as it goes through, I don't really like these kicks here. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this. And I think if we swap the position of this hi-hat and this kick, just to give that sort of leading edge, no, sort of ending. That didn't make any sense. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I was meaning. It's very distorted right now because we're going to do the same thing actually, because I haven't mixed any of these properly. So yeah, actually, right, let's put this in a drums group. Command G. Nope. I'm getting all of the shortcuts wrong today. Yo, Joe, how you doing, dude? How you doing? Hope you're well. We're doing a challenge at the moment. Unfortunately, it's the only challenge we do today, so because it's very, very warm in the studio, and it just makes me super tired super quickly. Right, so this needs to be -11. Let's put this in its own group as well, and we can do things to it. Even though I'm not changing the melody line, I just like to bust things. It makes things easy to go. Alright, there we go. So we need a new channel, and we need to find a nice kick. So if we take away that, go for drums, kick. Might just use that one, you know. Might just use that one. Oh, we need to set up a sidechain as well. So if I close that, yeah, let's do that actually. Getting some food before you go to sleep. Ah. I always forget about the different time zones. Like for me, what time is it here? It's 9 o'clock, 9 PM here. So what is your time zone, Joe? It's so cool though that we can sort of connect with anyone around the world. But I do always forget time zones. PM. Ah. Alright, let's just put the sidechain properly in for these beats. Oh, these were all supposed to be 16ths. That's really irritating. Oh, I'm going to have to do all of these by hand. So when it comes to drum and bass, you need a really fast sidechain, because you want that bass to just come through fully. Even though we haven't actually made a bass yet, which we will be soon. You just want that bass to come through nice and full, but still with some sidechain capacity. But I set these all the wrong length, and now this is just going to take forever. Well, not forever. Do you know what? I'm just going to copy and paste those 2 bars. We're going to delete the rest. And we're going to copy and paste them in. Do that. And we can change that final bar. Like so. And then we can copy that 3 times. There we go. Sidechain made. Right, so what we need to do with this sort of nice little drum pattern we've got is we need to get rid of the main fundamental hits. So I'm going to take the snare one out and then just drop all of the bottom end out with a high pass filter. And then that will be replaced by the kick and snare that we put in. like so. That was wrong. Actually, let's tidy this up before I start copy and pasting stuff. There we go. We do that. Grab that like so. And then we can just start moving and copy and pasting stuff. Right, that could be done 4 times. And then the last thing that we need to do is just make this one. There we go. Sorted. Right, let's loop around that entire section. Now we need to make that kick sound halfway decent. So it's in the wrong key at the moment. So we're going to get an EQ8 and a glue. Just make sure it doesn't clip. Now let's find out where this fundamental is, because we're in the key of E major, I think. Well, it's some sort of E. Now that's really strange, because it shouldn't be that bad. It just feels really low pitched. So now we've tuned it to E. So that's a lot better for the song. Do you know what? We're going to use an OTT just to bring out some of those mids, and then we can reduce them with the EQ. It sounds really counterproductive doing that, but I've found I can get a really nice sound by doing that. There we go. There we go. Yep, that's sounding good. Now all we need to do is add a snare drum in. So let's search for a nice little snare. There we go. Oh, we might actually have to lay 2 snares together. I like the tone of that one though as a main hit. Although I don't like the waveform of it. I can't really do much with that, except just envelope it. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to lay something over the top of that. So, oh, that might work actually. Yeah, that's got a nice tail into it. So if we do that, and then get rid of the attack. Yeah, I like that. We're going to group those together as well. Call it snares. Let's get a glue, and then do all of the things that we normally do. Alright, I'm going to copy and paste this glue to both channels. Yeah! Alright, let's get an EQ for this one. And then... Wait, what? I'm changing the EQ on the wrong channel. How many times I do that? There we go. I think that works. I think that works, right? Actually, let's just copy and paste that back to there. And we don't really want the low end in this at all, so we can take all of that out. There we go. Helps if I actually solo the channel. Right, let's try that again. There. Let's listen to them together. Yeah, it sounds decent. That sounds decent. Now, obviously, with a lot of time I would spend making all of these sound as good as possible, but this is a challenge. And we just need to make some music to surround that lead line. Cool. Let's listen to those drums now. Yep, I like them. I like them a lot. So, I could do do you know what, I might do a snare fill at some point, but we need to make a bass first. That's the most important thing. So let's get another serum, like so. Group that into its own bass. Find our side chain group input. There we go. Stick that against the side kick. 5:1 ratio. And minus 19 decibels. Because I found the way I make music, this pretty much is the setting that always works for my sidechain. Alright, I think I might just use a preset for this bass. Well, what we're going to do first of all is we're going to get the pads. I'm going to copy that down to this base, like so. Get rid of all of the chords, except for the low notes, and then use that as the baseline. Now we do need to make that. What are we on there? E2. Oh, that was loud. That was a lot to take in. Now let's find some really cool basses. Let's have a look through some different packs. There's a specific type. I might just actually make the bass from scratch. Let's do that. How much time do I have? 9:09. What a great time to look at the timer. 9:09. Let's try one of these instead. Yeah. Right, I like that, but it's got too much top end in it, so we're just going to take the top end away. Now this needs to be made -11 because that's really loud. Now what I might do, instead of having that, I might just have these just run long. Yeah, let's see what that sounds like instead. Actually, I'm going to copy this, just in case I want to come back to it. There we go. And then we'll change the notes. It's always good to have a copy, just in case you don't want to have the thing that you've just changed it to. Yeah. So it's not going to work for this bass, because it's a stab, and it stops playing after a minute because of this. Yeah. So let's find a different one. Oh. Now the only thing I'm going to do with the lead lines, I'm just going to make it louder, because at the moment it's very quiet. And as we can see from the waveform, it's very quiet. Now, I do want to lay another hi-hat pattern against the drums, because the drums are feeling very thin at the moment in the top end. So, yeah, let's just use that. That's going to give us some nice splash. I might layer in another one as well. Yeah, so what I'm going to layer in is a little bit of a jungled style break. Sample library, beats and breaks, drum loops, 170. Yeah, let's use that one. Let's use that. Now, a really cool thing I like to do is, if you keep it in beats mode, turn it to sort of this, what is this called? I always forget. Is it like one-shot transient mode? Yeah, I think it is. And then we turn down this, the transient envelope, and it makes things sound tighter. Such a useful tool. That is such a useful tool. So instead of it being super splashy, you can just turn it down and make it sound a little bit tighter, but still with that element of the sample that we already had. Now I'm going to bring this out, and then we're going to do 2 copies of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one with the pads and one without the pads. Yeah. So let's see what that's like. And then we can have some sort of like pause at the end. Oh, actually, yeah, what we could do is if we take this, put that there, copy that out, and then get rid of all of this. They're out of time. I'm going to fix that sample, actually. Actually, let's just do that now. I didn't check that. This is something, when it comes to samples, these always should be checked if they're in time or not. And if you make samples, make sure your samples are in time. And they don't have like a weird ending. There we go, that's all in time now. Alright, let's just get this. Actually, maybe let's do 2 bars of this. Yeah, that'd be better. Alright, so we're going to take, and we're going to get rid of you as well. And all of that. Cool. And we're going to copy these. Actually, yeah, we needed that. We're going to copy, get rid of that. So we're going to copy this. And then we go into 8th notes afterwards. So we've got a little bit of a fill. And then we'll finish with a snare hit. And we'll use that, because that is a 1-beat snare hit. Actually, what we're going to do with that bass is we're going to get an auto filter, like so, and we're going to have this turned on, but what we're going to do is for this little end bit here, is we're going to have this sort of sweep up and then sweep back down. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, right, let's get some more sub into this bass, I think. Oh, actually, yeah, we've got time, we've got 3 minutes. I'm going to create a new channel. We're going to make we're going to find an operator, just get a sine wave on it, and then we're going to use that as our sub. Yeah, that's best. Right, do that. Pitch envelope, bring you up 30 milliseconds, like so. A little bit of soft shaping just to bring some tiniest amount of grit into it. I'm going to put you on there. Now we're going to take all of the low end out of this bass and replace it with the sub that we've just put in, like so. And all we need to do at the end of that is also add in our auto filter, just so this follows the same, yeah, because obviously the sub would still have its low end in. Oops. There we go. And then let's look at the master. Get this just to check what our levels are like. Yeah, there we go, there we go. And maybe we could bring a bit more out of the drums. Now it's really just about mixing it, getting it as sounding as tight as we can. If we go to EQ8, I don't usually like to put all of the drums into one group. I usually have kicks and snares in a group and then like cymbals and stuff extra, but with a fast challenge, you sometimes have to forego that kind of setup. I think I might put an OTT on these chords just to bring some more sparkle out of them so they stand up against the rest of the instrumentation. What channel have I got selected here? Oops. Oops. There we go. I do that a lot. There we go. There we go. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Right, guys, I'm going to stick some music on in the background while you get your... oh, I haven't saved this. Let's save that now. I always forget to save. Challenges, melody line. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to stick some music on the background. So this is what I did. I did mine in... This isn't technically E major because of this F chord. Well, there's lots of chords in this that actually aren't part of it, like the G chord shouldn't be in E major. So I am not actually sure what key this is in. I just know it starts on E major. There's a lot of accidental chords. So, this is what I did.